Please stand or remain standing for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the home of the brave. Wow. It just kept getting gooder and gooder and gooder. That's all I can say. It was good at 9 a.m. crowd. It was good at 1, but I'm going to tell you, this 5 o'clock, it was excellent. That's off my script. I'm sorry. Join me in thanking Dr. Trenace Richardson, Associate Vice President for Organizational Development, Talent, and Engagement, for that spectacular rendition of the national anthem. Now her son is going to prom this evening, so she's going to have to tiptoe out. So just give her a cheer on her way out the door, okay? Good afternoon, everyone. To our incredible graduates, elected officials, county commissioners, members of the Board of Education, our Board of Trustees, Foundation Board Directors, honored guests, distinguished faculty and staff, our CSM alum, And to the proud families and friends who are joining us today, welcome. We are so honored to have you with us for the 67th commencement ceremony of the College of Southern Maryland. Today is a celebration, a momentous occasion marking the achievements, dedication, and resilience of an extraordinary group of students who will soon enter their communities as CSM graduates and proud Hawk alumni. We are thrilled to have you here with us to share in this special moment, to bear witness to this memorable day. Before we turn our attention to our amazing graduates, I would like to recognize some very special guests who are here with us, whose support and leadership and commitment help make milestones like today possible. As I call your name, would you please stand and be recognized? And audience, if you would, please hold your applause until all the names have been read so we can offer one enthusiastic round of appreciation at the end. Our platform guests include esteemed members of the CSM's Board of Trustees, Chair Sonia Cox, Vice Chair Christy Lombardi, immediate past Chair Sean Coates, and Kathy Allen. We have our dedicated executive cabinet, the college's senior leadership team, also with us. Interim Vice President of Learning, Dr. Bernice Brazina, Vice President of Information Management and Technology, Valerie Burks, Vice President of Operations and Planning, Dr. Bill Comey, Vice President of Continuing Education and Workforce Development, Ellen Flowers Fields, Vice President for Student Excellence and Success, Dr. Tracy Harris, Vice President of People, Culture, and Engagement, Ron Price. Additional guests on stage is the CSM Foundation Chair and 2018 CSM alum, Samantha Strachko. In our audience, we also have several special supporters that I would like to recognize. Charles County Commissioner, Vice Chair, Ralph Patterson, and Charles County Board of Education, Brenda Thomas. From our CSM Foundation directors, we have Joanne Yakaitis, Dixie Miller, and a special awardee, Tiffany Barber, who's also our 2000 alum. K-12 partners, we have Melissa Mesowitz from Charles County Schools, and Rebecca Brandt from Charles County Public Schools. Before we proceed, it is fitting that we take a moment to honor those no longer with us this academic year. They contributed to the vibrancy of our campus and the strength of our mission. In honor of their lives and the enduring influence they left on our hearts, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Today, as we celebrate your individual achievements, we're also lifting up our community, a student-first environment that we all hold dear and have prioritized for your success. Behind every graduate is a village of cheerleaders, family and friends, mentors and advocates who stood by your side and believed in you, even when you may have doubted yourself. We are especially grateful for the tireless efforts of our legislators, industry experts, community stakeholders, and generous donors. Alongside our outstanding administration, faculty, staff, and board members, they share an unwavering commitment to your success, ensuring that your education here at CSM is not only high in quality, but also accessible and affordable. Our exceptional faculty and staff bring years of academic excellence and professional experience into every classroom and every student interaction. Every day, they embrace our mission and model our core values, and they are true champions of student success. I am truly honored to work alongside this devoted team, and I invite you to join me in giving them a round of heartfelt applause for their continued dedication. And now, graduates, let's celebrate you, our exceptional 2026 class. You have achieved something truly remarkable. Your class has earned an impressive number of degrees and certifications, with 1,190 candidates receiving a total of 1,514 awards, each one representing determination, growth, and an unwavering belief in what's possible. Our youngest graduate is just 15 years old. And our most seasoned graduate is 72 years young. They both remind us that it's never too early or even too late to pursue your dreams. And for those of you graduating with honors, 23% of you have earned an honor designation. We applaud your academic excellence and the hard work it took to achieve it. Well done. Outstanding graduates, it's an absolute joy and privilege to stand before you today and honor all that you have accomplished. You arrived at CSM with dreams and goals, and maybe even a little bit of uncertainty. But you didn't let that stop you. You showed up, you dug deep, and you didn't give up. And now here you are, stronger, wiser, and prepared for your next chapter. And we couldn't be more proud of you. Whether you were in classrooms, logging into Zoom, studying in the library, or balancing work, family, and school, your journey was about more than learning. It was about tenacity. You grew in strength and confidence. And you discovered that the power to overcome lies within you. And that kind of strength, the one that shows how you learned a skill while deepening your muscle of will, reminds us that resilience isn't just about maintaining. It's not even about sustaining. It's about overcoming. And that kind of strength, that kind of determination will take you farther than you can ever imagine. Because life will continue to challenge you. But now you have something that is yours and yours alone. Your education, your growth, and your journey. And as you go forward, whether you go near or far, you'll carry these treasured lived experiences with you, along with the values that make CSM a special place to learn and to grow. Collaboration, equity, excellence, inclusivity, innovation, integrity, and respect. These aren't just words. They are guideposts that will inform your decisions, frame your interactions, and shape your perspectives as you continue to rise and shine in your service to others and your community. So today, we celebrate not just a graduation, but a transformation. You have exhibited strength of mind, strength of heart, and strength of will. And because of that, graduates, you have inspired us. So congratulations, class of 2026. Move forth boldly, always act justly, and lead with head, humility, and heart. We believe in you. We're so very proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what your bright futures will hold. Now I would like to invite our Faculty Senate President, Professor George Bedell, to the podium to greet our graduates. Professor Bedell.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Graduates and families, members of the CSM community, honored guests, on behalf of the College of Southern Maryland faculty, welcome to this day of celebration. This is a day to celebrate the accomplishments of an outstanding group of graduates, to acknowledge the hard work that you've done, and to recognize your great work and your great potential for the future. In the world of higher education, there are certain ideas and phrases we toss around often. And one term that has always stuck with me is the lifelong learning. It sounds great, and it doesn't seem like it's a concept that needs too much explanation. I'm sure most of you would agree that we are never too old to learn something new. I've always believed that one of the rewards of being an educator is that we have so many opportunities to learn from our students. I had one of those opportunities in my history of photography class this semester. I was showing a series of documentary photographs that I have shared in that course for years and years. This time, a couple of my students asked me a question that I had never heard before, and one that I did not have an answer for. It made me completely rethink the work that I was sharing. It was like a light bulb turning on in my brain. And I was so grateful for the class discussion that followed. After that experience, I decided to ask my friends and colleagues if they had ever learned anything from a student that they'd be willing to share with me. First, let me tell you that just about everyone shared stories on one particular theme. Sarah, John, Rose, Sonia, and others all shared with me stories about just how resilient our students are in the face of adversity. Just how much strength you all show in meeting life's challenges while also pursuing your education. Sonia told me, quote, "When you have a mix of generations in one room, the younger students really show you how much the world has shifted. I know that change can be scary, and the world these students are navigating is pretty intimidating also." It was great to hear my students talk about the bigger life lessons they have learned, but I was also interested to hear the more matter-of-fact items that they had learned about. Kim told me a student taught her about the snip tool, which she uses all the time. Sarah learned about the outrageous amount of food that manatees need to eat every day to survive. John learned that his Polish last name sounds remarkably like the word for a delicious Nigerian snack food. Margaret gave me an amazing list, including an item that was unexpected. A student of hers shared with the class that, quote, "Archaeologists and paleontologists used to lick finds that they had unearthed to figure out whether they were bone, the tongue sticks, or rock, the tongue doesn't stick. Luckily," Margaret continued, "I looked this up and it really isn't practiced much anymore." My point here is that we get so much back from you, from important life lessons to helpful tools to quirky facts. These are all great gifts that you share with us. And I'd like to thank all of you for enriching our lives by helping your teachers keep on learning. I'd also like to ask for you to remember, as you leave here, that lifelong learning isn't just a bit of jargon. It's a way of living your life, but you must choose to embrace it. Some of you have more college lined up. Some of you are starting your new careers. Wherever you go, you'll likely meet some official mentors, but don't forget to keep an eye out for the unofficial ones. They can change your lives. You'll leave here today a college graduate, and that's something to be very proud of. But don't be so proud that you forget to keep on learning from anyone that has a lesson to share. On that note, let me end by wishing you, on behalf of the CSM faculty, our heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for a happy and successful future. I'd now like to welcome CSM Board of Trustee Chair Sonia Cox to the podium to introduce our student speaker.
Thank you, Professor Waddell. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker for today. Lauren Michelle Island is receiving her Associate of Science degree in nursing and is the recipient of the Achievement in Nursing Award. A Navy veteran who served for more than 7 years and a wife and mother of 2, Ms. Island is now following her dream of becoming a nurse. Ms. Island has accepted a full-time position as a graduate ER nurse at MedStar St. Mary's. Committed to continuous learning, she plans to pursue both a bachelor's and a master's degree in nursing. Please join me in welcoming Lauren Island to the podium.
Thank you, Chair Cox, for that introduction. It is an honor to represent the graduating class of 2026 for the School of Health Sciences today. First, I want to thank the family members and friends here with us in person and those joining virtually. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for celebrating this important accomplishment. We truly would not have made it here without you. My name, like she said, is Lauren Island, and I was born in Alabama. I graduated high school from Wetumpka High School in Wetumpka, Alabama. And from there, I started my college journey at Auburn University of Montgomery. After 3 semesters, I left the university and I joined the world's greatest Navy, where I proudly served for 7 years. During that time, I met my husband, who has supported me every step of the way in my nursing school journey. Thank you, honey. We were stationed in Virginia, where I earned my associate's degree in science from Tidewater Community College. After 7 years in Hampton Roads, my husband's military career brought us here to Maryland. As I thought about the message that I wanted to share with y'all today, I kept coming back to my own path and how I got here. If someone would have told me after my high school graduation that I'd one day be graduating with a degree in nursing, I probably would have laughed at them. If you'd told me that I'd be speaking at my college graduation, I probably would have laughed so hard that I cried. 18-year-old me was so certain that 6 years later, I would be graduating as a pharmacist. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, I learned my lesson. Never say never. In high school, I said I would never join the military. I've been there, done that. I said I would never be a nurse. Here I am. I also said that I'd never speak in front of a huge crowd of people. In fact, I got married in the San Diego courthouse because I was too nervous to speak in front of my entire family that is very large. Yet here I am today speaking in front of you. Every time I've stepped up to do the thing that I said I would never do, I grew. I grew into a stronger version of myself by doing the hard things, or at least the things that I presumed to be hard. And I want each of you to realize being here today is a testament to your growth as well. Maybe you too once said that you would never go to college, yet here you are. You're graduating with your degree today because not only did you go to college, you got through your first day of class and you kept coming back time and time again. You were doing the thing that was once hard. You committed yourself to learning and improving, and it has paid off. Some of you came to CSM with certainty, and you knew your dream and you went after it. Some came with uncertainty, finding your passion through trial and error. And I wasn't so sure in the beginning that nursing was the path for me. But 2 years later, and I can honestly say that I found my true calling. I'd like to give a shout out to Dr. Eden Khan, my foundations in nursing professor, who inspired me to consider emergency nursing. From the moment I stepped foot into the ER, I was hooked. Helping someone get through what might be the worst day of their life and providing care and comfort during a time of uncertainty is truly rewarding. And even though it took me 13 years to get here, and I'm still not a pharmacist, I will walk across this stage today as a nurse with my heart full of pride, knowing that years of dedication and commitment brought me here today. And as you cross this stage today, I hope that you take a moment to reflect on your journey and how much you have grown in your time at CSM. Some of you came here right after high school with a dream, and today you are seeing part of that dream come true. Some of you entered the workforce first and returned later. Others, like me, started college, stepped away, and found your way back. Different paths brought us here today, but we share the same proud moment. We've experienced so much together as classmates. There have been new friendships, new relationships, celebrations, losses, challenges, and life changes. No matter how long or short your journey was to get here, no matter how painful or exhausting, thank you for staying the course and for being here today to share in this joyous moment. As we take this first step together as the next generation of healthcare heroes, I want you to promise yourself that you will continue to grow and learn. Keep growing in your field. Keep striving to provide the highest quality care that you can to your patients or your clients. The degree we receive today is not the end of our learning. It is the beginning of a new responsibility. Learning is truly the key to life. And I'd like to share with you some wise words from the pioneer in American automotive manufacturing, Henry Ford. Now, Daddy, I know you're out there in the crowd tonight and somewhere, and I don't want you to think that I'm a traitor. I'm still a Chevy girl like you raised me to be. But Mr. Ford had a good point, and he said, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Now, Mr. Ford's words should inspire all of us to continue learning every single day. And for anyone in the crowd tonight who looks at these graduates remembering a dream that you once had of going to college, I want to say this to you. It is not too late. And you may be thinking, well, I'm too old to go back to school, or I've waited too long. But let me tell you, you're wrong. It's never too late to get an education. My own mother started her college journey later in life at the young age of 41. And I'm so very proud of her for having the courage to do something hard and committing to her dreams of becoming a nurse. She graduated from Troy University School of Nursing in 2018. She set the example and showed me it's never too late to go out into this big world and follow your dreams. Her strength showed me that you can get through hard things, even with other responsibilities like being a wife and a mother. I want each of you to continue to do the hard thing. I want you to be courageous and strong and step out into this world and keep learning something new. Keep learning every day so that you can be young at 20 or 80. And one last bit of advice that I'll share with you as you start this new chapter is to remember to be patient, be kind, and most importantly, make sure to take care of yourself too. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it. Now I'd like to invite Chair Cox back to the podium.
Thank you, Lauren. You may now join your fellow graduates. I would now like to welcome CSM Foundation Chair Samantha Strachko to the podium to present the Distinguished Alumni Award this afternoon.
Thank you, Chair Cox. CSM alumni are a remarkable group of individuals. They are leaders across business and industry. They serve on the front lines of public health, and they keep the gears of our community turning. To honor one particular exceptional alumnus, the CSM Foundation created the Distinguished Alumni Award. Presented each year during commencement, this award recognizes an alumnus who has demonstrated outstanding success and distinction in their chosen profession, a deep commitment to community and charitable service, and a continued connection and service to the College of Southern Maryland. It is my distinct honor to announce that the 2026 Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Tiffany Barber. At every institution, there are those rare individuals who don't just pass through, they leave a lasting mark. They remind us what's possible when perseverance, purpose, and passion come together. Today, it is one of those individuals we have the privilege of honoring with the Distinguished Alumni Award. Tiffany Barber, a proud graduate of the College of Southern Maryland, class of 2000, exemplifies the values we strive to instill in our students: leadership, service, and excellence. Her story is a powerful example of the life-changing impact of a CSM education and the extraordinary difference one alumna can make in the lives of others. When Tiffany first came to CSM, she was unsure of her place in higher education. But here, she found confidence, purpose, and a path forward. She graduated second in CSM's nursing class of 2000, and she often credits this institution as a catalyst, not only for her career, but for her life. Tiffany went on to build a successful nursing career, caring for patients throughout our region with compassion, skill, and dedication. But her commitment to serving others did not stop at the bedside. Driven by a passion to help those facing life's greatest challenges, Tiffany stepped into nonprofit leadership and now serves as executive director of the Poema Movement, an organization dedicated to helping women rebuild their lives after experiences such as addiction, domestic violence, homelessness, and incarceration. Under Tiffany's leadership, Poema has expanded its reach and impact throughout the community, including the development of the Elroy House, an initiative that will provide safe housing, healing, and comprehensive support services for women and their children as they build stable, independent futures. At the heart of Tiffany's work is a simple but powerful belief that lives are changed through connection. Connection in community, to resources, and to one another. That same spirit of connection has kept Tiffany closely engaged with her alma mater. Through the Nonprofit Institute at CSM, she continues to foster collaboration among organizations across our region, strengthening the collective impact and advancing opportunities for others. Tiffany Barber exemplifies servant leadership, compassion in action, and the enduring power of a CSM education. For her exceptional professional achievement, her transformational leadership in our community, and her continued commitment to the College of Southern Maryland, we are proud to recognize her today as our 2026 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient. Before Tiffany joins us on stage, we invite you to take a closer look at the journey, the heart, the impact behind her remarkable story. Please direct your attention to the screen as we celebrate Tiffany Barber, our 2026 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient.
At the age of 7, I lost my father to cancer.
I lost my father to cancer.
And my mother to grief.
And my mother to grief.
And though my mother did her best
to keep me safe, fed, and warm throughout my childhood,
those tangible supports never replaced the distance I felt
between her heart and mine.
What I really wanted
was connection.
Growing up,
these are the lies that I
I
believed.
wasn't smart.
I
wasn't good enough.
And
I didn't belong. It's no surprise that as a high school girl, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. At the age of 17,
I traded my pom-poms for a wedding ring
and a baby bump.
Following September, when most of my friends were going off to college to enjoy parties and newfound independence, my life was marked by late night feedings
and the cries of a hungry newborn.
And so I thrived.
Until I didn't.
My world came crashing down
when my not so happily ever after marriage ended.
I found myself a single mother with no job,
no money,
and no
plan.
My children were 10, 8,
6, and 2.
We lived on child support and social services to survive.
I put my youngest in Head Start so I could work the mornings.
I spent my days cleaning houses and my evenings waiting tables.
We did survive, but barely.
There were countless times
when I would open my door to find bags of groceries left by a good Samaritan.
I probably would never have
risen above the poverty line
if it hadn't been for the safe
community of support
I had in the women around me.
who were able to see what I could
I had
not.
potential
That I had potential just waiting to be unlocked.
One of those women was Brenda.
Brenda
was the kind of friend who insisted I do the hard things,
I do the hard
college
things,
degree.
like get a college degree.
She encouraged me to apply for a Pell Grant.
She
knew I needed to prepare for a career that would
provide
provide
a sustainable income.
With much hesitation, I followed her guidance
and applied.
She was right. I did
right.
qualify for a Pell Grant.
The
funding was a life-changing
opportunity.
except I didn't go.
I
I lived what I believed
about myself.
I wasn't smart enough for college.
And yet something random shifted my trajectory.
My boyfriend at the time,
my now
wanted
husband,
to learn to scuba dive.
He invited me to join him.
This was a chance I was not going to pass up.
A few weeks later,
standing in line
at Charles
County Community
before
College,
it became CSM.
with a paper application,
in one hand
and a college catalog
in another,
I had a thought. If I just add one more class,
my Pell Grant
will pay for my scuba diving.
And being the resourceful mom that I was, I
flipped
the catalog to select another course.
I hastily added English
101 and handed in my
One
paper.
thing I had already learned
was that to keep
Pell funding, I had to pass the class.
I had to pass the
So I
class.
made sure to do all of my homework
to ensure I
received
received
at least a C. I remember vividly sitting
in a classroom, having my last essay returned to me. The A marking at the top of the paper had suddenly rewritten my story. Funding or no funding, my history shaped my belief that I was not college material. But that A told a different story, one that I believed. And with my grade in hand, I signed up for 12 credits the next semester. And 4 years later, I graduated second in the nursing class of 2000. The College of Southern Maryland was a catalyst not only in my career, but in my life. Moving on, my nursing career stretched from Georgetown to Hospice of Charles County, and the experiences of my work and my childhood prepared me for the work that I do today. As executive director of Poema Movement, I get to lead women who are like me, women whose stories are different, but whose needs are the same. Women whose lives have been broken and shattered by trauma and choices, but whose value and purpose are significant. When I think about my life now, connections at the center, I'm connected to CSM through the Nonprofit Institute. NPI for me has been a resource to bring me together with other nonprofits to create this collaborative connection. Collaboration is ultimately about being the best that we can collectively. It's not just about what can I get from you. It's also about what can I give to you. And as we make that exchange, we have this healthy community. I'm connected to my coworkers that shoulder the journey with me. I'm connected to amazing women who I'm able to be honest with. And I'm connected to a family that my husband and I have built that's really turned my life from being an only child to a family that's just the most precious part of who I am.
Thank you so much, Chair Stratco. I tell you, Tiffany Barber's story represents the beauty and the power of education and someone believing in you when you're not so certain about yourself. So thank you, Tiffany, for allowing us to share your beautiful, amazing story. So we have arrived at the moment that you've all been waiting for. Please welcome Vice President Dr. Bernice Brazina to the stage for the presentation of certificates and degrees. And joining me on stage are Board Chair Sonia Cox, Superintendent of Schools from Charles County, Dr. Maria Navarro, to congratulate her high school seniors who are among our early college graduates today.
We now confer certificates in medical coding specialists. Sulet Atumbeshu, honors. Rain Blessing Brown. We now confer certificates in pharmacy technician. Omad Jakim Augustine. Leah Iman Bruce. Mie Martinez, honors. Gabrielle Elise Pete, honors. Abigail Prince, honors. Rockman Richardson, Jr. We now confer Associate of Arts degrees in Arts and Sciences, Exercise and Sports Science. Angel Aponte Martinez. Logan Smith, honors. We now confer Associate of Applied Science degrees in Health Information Management. Thomas A. Beery, highest honors. Shauna Danielle Cooper, honors. Deidre Latrice Goodwin, honors. Dejana Simone Rollux. We now confer Associate of Applied Science degrees in Physical Therapist Assistant. Francesca May Cuenca Camarillo. Daniel J. Freeman. Madeline Spencer, honors. We now confer Associate of Science degrees in Exercise and Sports Science. Zachary Cooper, honors. James Cedric Hans, honors. Anthony Jahir Segura Santiago. We now confer Associate of Science degrees in Nursing. Alma Esther Abreu Compress. Julia Alejandra Ortiz, honors. Sheva Brown. Manisha Budatoki Karki. Cortland Page Captain. Cameron Alexis Carbonneau. Emily Depew. Lauren Michelle Island, honors. Michaela M. Estevez. Rihanna Victoria Everett Scott. Tamaya Tanetta Franks. Christian Fritz. Sybil Shavon Gant. Ethan Scott George. Wendelin Faye Hayner. Renee Herod. Susanna Noel Hart. Kyra Henrico, high honors. Jackie Hills. Genesis Valencia Ingo. Brittany Monique Johnson. Sheree Charisma Jones. Sarah Jones, high honors. Octavia Kishana Keys. Sarah Elizabeth Kofed. Samaria Nicole Miles. Elizabeth Sekande Namboze. Jolie Rawlings. Dylan Restrepo. Janet Rojas. Taylor M. Roselle. Sade Scarlett. Alicia Selden. Tiaja Smith, honors. Sarah Tremmel. Christy Vernon. Alexis Ray Welch. Kristen Lee Westrom. Trevor Wolf. We now confer Associate of Science degrees in Sport Management. Amber Chanel Kaur. Brennan Krex. Connor R. Patton. We now confer Associate of Applied Science degrees in Medical Lab Technology. Abigail Romero.
Will all of the degree and certificate candidates please rise? Oh, I think we can do better than that. They worked really hard for those degrees. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the award for which you have been recommended, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the land pertain to those certificates and degrees. In testimony whereof, you have received this award of the college officially signed and sealed. And now, graduates, the time that you've all been waiting for. You can officially move your tassels to the left side. Professor Bedell, please join me at the podium.
Will the faculty please rise? Graduates, please look over your shoulders for a moment to see that in recognition of your scholarly achievement, we, the faculty, salute you and wish you Godspeed.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Everyone, please remain at your seats for the recessional until the last student has exited. Our ushers will assist you in exiting the building. You will join your amazing graduates outside to celebrate this momentous occasion once the recessional is complete. Thank you for joining us for this special day and enjoy your moment of celebration. Have a great evening.